Most guys feel they've won the lottery when they've finally got a woman attracted to them. But ask a guy who's really good with women, and he'll tell you this. Attraction is an emotion that fades as quickly as it starts. If a man thinks he can attract a woman and keep her forever, he's an idiot. I mean, let's face it. Women leave men they're attracted to all the time. Every week, guys come crying to me about how their women lost interest after a burst of initial attraction. The truth is this. Attraction doesn't bind a woman to a man. Emotional enslavement does. For guys who keep asking me the specifics on bringing a woman to emotional enslavement, my answer has always been the same: the Black Rose sequence. If Shogun Method is psychological warfare for men to win the game of love, the Black Rose is its crown jewel. And unlike cheap PUA gimmicks, Shogun Method tactics like the Black Rose are in a class of their own. As a Shogun, you'll know it's not about making her giggle or tricking her into giving you her number. Unlike pickup artists, Shogun Method practitioners are beyond those silly party tricks. I created the Black Rose sequence for one purpose: to erase a woman's identity and replace it with one you control. Through hypnosis, you'll replace her personality with the version of her who obeys you fully. Her submission to you is total, as she can't imagine life without you. Feminists shriek whenever they hear me say this, but it's true. As I teach in Shogun Method at shogunmethod.com, a woman's submission to a man is 100% natural, healthy, and essential. A man is ordained by God to lead with love, just as a woman is to submit to her man with devotion. This is the essence of the virtuous masculinity philosophy, the cornerstone that underpins the Shogun Method knowledge base. If this sounds offensive to you, good. If you're so easily triggered, you should probably stop wasting time and go elsewhere instead. I didn't create the Black Rose sequence for lily-livered, poodle-walking, latte-sipping soy boys. I wrote it for the masculine man who takes charge of his relationship with upright virtue and valor. So if you're still here, I'll take it that you're one of us, and you want to take one step further into the wonderful world of Shogun Method. You're ready to learn the art of emotional enslavement through the Black Rose sequence, and you're excited about the doors of possibilities it'll open up for you. Now, you must understand this before we go further. Let me give it straight to you. You won't learn the full Black Rose sequence here in this short video. In fact, you won't find the full version anywhere here on YouTube or on a pickup blog. If you think you've seen it, you've seen a fake, because the full Black Rose sequence is protected inside the Shogun Method community at shogunmethod.net. What I'm about to give you here is just a preview. You'll get a glimpse that's enough to demonstrate its raw power, and then it's up to you to decide if you want to jump into the rabbit hole and join us in the Shogun Method Brotherhood. So, here's the overview of the Black Rose sequence in 4 steps: the roller coaster, the pleasure-pain loop, the identity wipe, and the identity installer. Step 1. The roller coaster. You start by guiding her into a happy state by inducing nostalgia, joy, and desire. Then you rip it away by plunging her into sadness, regret, and intense longing. Then you lift her back up again. That violent swing is fractionation, the emotional addiction cycle for which Shogun Method is famous. With each swing, she grows more hooked on you as the stabilizer of her emotions. Step 2. The pleasure-pain loop. Now you stretch her feelings through her body. Ecstasy, then torment. Bliss, then fear. You go back and forth until her mind can't tell the difference. That's when she slips into hypnotic trance, a trance that you control. Here, her emotional dependence on you begins to take root. Step 3. The identity wipe. When she's further under hypnotic trance, her sense of self becomes soft and malleable. That's when you gradually overwrite her identity. Piece by piece, you peel away the layers of her old personality until the woman that she was before you vanishes completely. Step 4. The installation. Then comes the rebirth. You install inside her psyche a new identity, one that you control. In Shogun Method, we call her Persephone. That's the version of her that lives for you, submits to you, and hinges her entire existence on you. That's the legendary Shogun Method Black Rose sequence in action in 4 steps. Imagine having the power to mold the identity and personality of any woman into something you control. What are you going to do with that power? Now, before you get all excited, you must be careful of this one pitfall. Here's the part that destroys rookies. They jump straight into the Black Rose without first building the foundation for the trance. They recite the script word for word and then wonder why the woman stares at them like they've grown 3 heads. This, of course, is not how the Black Rose sequence works. You can't run the most dangerous hypnotic sequence in the world on a woman who doesn't even trust you yet. In Shogun Method, I teach how a woman falls in love in 4 stages: intrigue, rapport, attraction, and emotional enslavement. We call this the IRAE Model, and it's the roadmap that every shogun follows to build a long-lasting relationship with a woman. Few know this, but there's a free digital book you can download at IRAEModel.com to learn about this. Pause this video and come back after you've done that. Once you understand the IRAE model, then everything becomes clear. The Black Rose sequence is a Shogun Method tactic for the enslavement stage. You should wield the Black Rose only after you've led her through the first 3 stages: intrigue, rapport, and attraction. Use it too early and you'll crash and burn like a Led Zeppelin. Use it at the right time, with the right foundation, and she becomes yours. Not just for a night or for a fling, but for good, or for as long as you want. And here's why the Black Rose differs from everything you've ever seen. Pick-up artist techniques stop at attraction, and that's why their tricks die the moment she takes a whiff of a passerby Chad Thundercock. Shogun Method goes further than attraction and love, pushing into the forbidden territory of emotional enslavement. You're creating a permanent psychological bond where leaving you is absolutely unthinkable. And that's why Black Rose is so feared by people who don't want us to have this power. The truth is, most men are not ready for this. Many don't deserve this knowledge at all, and the reason is obvious. The Black Rose isn't for weak men who want a girlfriend just to cuddle with on Sunday nights. It's not for losers who cry about being friend-zoned. And it's certainly not for wannabes who think a slick haircut and some fake alpha posturing makes them men. The Black Rose is for one type of man only, the kind who wants emotional enslavement, not just love or attraction. If you feel that fire in your gut, if you're sick of watching women slip through your fingers, if you're done being another disposable beta in her past, then you have one option. Join us in the worldwide Shogun Method movement. Go to shogunmethod.com and prove you belong to the Brotherhood. Let's be completely clear. The Black Rose sequence doesn't make her like you or even love you. The Black Rose makes her yours completely, permanently, and for good. Remember, as a shogun, emotional enslavement is the name of the game, not attraction. shogunmethod.com